you want to be happy in your life, then set a goal that commands your thoughts, liberates your energy and inspires your hopes. Hello friends, I'm Harsha Kamath and welcome to my channel Harsha. So today in this video, let's know how to improve your life by setting the short-term goals in your life. So there are a lot of things. We usually have a long list of goals in our life, but we never do it. We always procrastinate it. So let's see what are the things which needs to be done in your day-to-day life so that you don't procrastinate your goals and you have to enjoy what you are doing. So let's know more about it in this video. So let's get started. Thing is, you have a lot of thoughts in your mind. You have many things you need to do in your life and you have a long never ending list. So the first thing you need to do here is you have to make a list of all the things you want to do, or before that you start journaling for yourself. First start journaling, write all the things what you want to do in your life, what you want to achieve in your life. You make a list. Okay, journal yourself and know what you really want to do for yourself and not for the appreciation of others. Okay, here just keep in mind, do those things which you love to do, which you are passionate about, and not for the appreciation of someone else. So here the first thing is you have to journal the things. So write down the things, all your wishes, all the things you want to achieve in your life. It may not be a neat list. You just put down all your thoughts in your paper. You can take 1 week or so that you at least come to know what actually you want in your life. So you can spend an hour or a week to understand yourself. So you can do this process for a week. So this is about journaling. Second thing is, now you have journaled, you have written all the things what you want in life, then make a list which are important to you. So make a list one by one, like 1, 2, 3, 4, which is most important and which is make a separate list of important and unimportant goals in your life. So what is really important in your life and what you want to achieve and what is not important. So this is the second step. That is, you have to know what are important to you and what is not important to you. So do the list. So the third step is the setting goals. So here comes the difference. Okay, what is the traditional method is you will be having a long list of goals and you will be having, you'll make it separately, like what to do in a year, what are you going to do in a month, or what are you going to do in a week. So you're going to set all those things, but this time you're not going to do that. Okay, so why I'm saying that you're not going to do it, because it will make a lot of difference. Because I have seen that in me, when I make a list for whole year or for a longer period of time, my mind says, oh, I need to practice daily, so I need to do all these things daily. So it says, okay, it's not today, it's okay if I do it the next day, it's okay if I do the next month, so let me start after a few days. So these are the things what comes in your mind when you have a longer period, when you keep a goal for a longer period. So what you have to do here, the first thing is you have to break down, or you have to make a short goals in your life. So for example, I want to be a good painter. Okay, for example, I'm giving you an example here. I want to be a good artist. So my goal is to practice daily. So what I do is I write in my journal, I write in my planner that I have to practice daily. So what happens after a few days? My mind tells, okay, daily practice. I don't feel like doing it. So this thing happened to everybody in their life. So what I did it after that, so I needed a solution for this. So what I did is I set shorter goals. So what I told myself is, just for you take up a challenge of 7 days. So what you're going to do is, what are your goals, you have the list. So what you do is, you make a shorter goal. Okay, you want to be a painter, right? You want to improve your painting. So what you do is, you set for a week. Just you tell yourself or write in a planner that you're going to paint only for 7 days. And you're going to challenge yourself that you're going to paint daily only for 7 days. Tell your mind, oh, this is only for 7 days. And you're going to start your work. So you set the goals for 7 days. So what do you do after 7 days? If you feel like continuing, you continue, or else you give a gap of 1 week, then the next week you can start this. By doing this, you will be consistent in your work and eventually you will be a good painter. So tell your mind that you are not going to do it daily, but you're going to do it only for a shorter period of time. Then definitely your mind will agree and it will not allow you to procrastinate the things. So this was very helpful for me. So I took up a lot of challenges this year and I have improved a lot in that. Some I have posted, some I have not yet posted. So in my future posts, you can see this tip was very, very helpful for me and I have improved a lot because of this. So this you definitely try. Challenge yourself only for 7 days or at least only for 5 days also you can do it. But what you do is you give a gap. If you feel like continuing it, give a gap. Or if you want to continue, then you can continue. If you want to give a gap, then you give a gap. And it depends on you. And you never tell yourself daily you're going to do this, because when you feed your mind that you're going to do this daily, then surely you'll be tired just by thinking such things. Okay. Now you have put your goals and you have challenged yourself that you're going to do for the 7 days. So after doing this, the next step is you have to prepare for the things. Okay, see, for example, if you are going to draw something or paint something, you have to decide what you are going to draw, what you are going to do. So you have to see a lot of tutorials or go to a class or prepare for what you are doing. So you have to get all the materials. Okay, for example, if you're going to cook something, you cannot directly go and cook something. You need all the ingredients, you have to cut the vegetables and you have to prepare the masala paste, etc. Then only your dish is going to come out well. So you have to prepare for the goal. So how to prepare? So you take some time and keep some time for the preparation also. Say for example, if you're going to take up the challenge for the next week, the previous week, keep at least 2 to 3 days for the preparation of that. So this helps a lot. For example, if you are going to paint something, you have to prepare all the things the previous week or the previous day. Because I'll tell you, this has helped me a lot, because when you are prepared, when everything is set, when everything is prepared, you will be happy to do the work. Okay, this can be anything in any kind of work. Preparation is really necessary. You have to be ready with the things. So these are about the things which you can prepare. If you're going to learn something, so you have to make a research of all those things of what you're going to learn. And you have make a list of all what is necessary. Now if we are speaking of the bigger goals in your life, and the preparation here will be very necessary. You have to know the basics of everything. Whatever you learn, whatever you want to learn in life, you should know the basics of it. Okay, whatever, maybe music or maybe harmonium or musical instrument or dance or being a writer, or you want to do many other things in your life. You want to learn many other things. So first and the foremost thing is you should know the basics, because if the foundation is strong, then only you can build the building upon it. So the preparation is very necessary and you have to know all the basics. Okay, so the next thing and last but not the least is start doing. So now you have set the goals, you have challenged yourself and you have prepared for the things. So now we have to start doing the things. Okay, just do it. So when everything is ready, you will definitely do it. You will not procrastinate. So start doing it. So finally, when you start doing the things you love to do, just enjoy the process. You have to just enjoy the process. Don't think of what other people will think. It's not necessary that you post everything on the social media. So I don't post everything. Most of the things I post, but many of the things I don't post, which I keep to myself. People think that I post everything, but I do not post, because there are certain things which I don't like to share it to everyone in my life. So I keep all the things with me where nobody knows. So whatever you do it for yourself. And last but not the least is you have to enjoy the process. So if you are not enjoying the process, then what's the point of you achieving anything? It's not the end product where you'll be happy. It's the journey which makes you happy, which you feel satisfied is in your journey. Every day you do, every day you practice, and when you are practicing it, you come to know what are the improvements you're doing. And a little bit improvement also gives you a lot of happiness in it. Just try it, because I have seen as my practice, as I practice, I have improved a lot, and each others will not notice it unless there is a drastic change. The little bit changes, the little bit improvements can be known only by you, can be sensed only by you and not by others. So never expect anything from others, never expect any appreciations from others. So whatever you're doing, just keep a record. So how I was, make a video. For example, I do a video to know what the improvements I have done compared to the previous one. So you just compare both the things, and you just see how much improvement you have done in your work. This will definitely keep you motivated in your life. This is a simple step which I do. I just compare how I was last year, or how I was the previous month, how I was the previous day, or not day, or a week ago or a month ago. So I keep a record of all the videos. So I do record many of the videos where I watch how I was. Maybe it's a Kathak dance or maybe harmonium. I just record the video. I don't post it always. Sometimes I post, sometimes I don't post. But I definitely record the video so to know the improvement. So that I come to know the improvement. When you know that you have improved, it will definitely motivate you in your life. So these are all the things which I really wanted to tell you. So let's see what all I told in this video. I'll be just telling you the summary part here. First one is set the goals. Okay. Second one, set small goals, and don't tell yourself that you're going to do it for a long time. Just first in the beginning, you just tell yourself that you're going to set only for 7 days and give a gap, and again then continue, because this will help you a lot. So the third one is, after setting your goals, just prepare, write all the things, journal things. The next, write all the list of what you're going to do and what is important, what is unimportant. And next is do the preparation. Then after doing the preparation, you start doing it. So these all things helped me a lot. So I hope this will help you as well. So let me know if you're going to follow this and if it was helpful for you. So let's meet in the next video with another topic. Thank you for watching.